Yo, what up guys, Mysterious here, and today we got a new Yone video for you guys, and this is a Q3 and E Advanced tips and tricks video, and we're gonna take a look at a few examples on how to level up your Yone gameplay by applying these QE tips, and it will really be very helpful for every rank. If you're new to Yone, if you're very experienced on Yone, there will be a lot of stuff that you will see here and that you can utilize in your gameplay. So the first thing is the Q3 combined with Flash. You can combine your Q3 with Flash to get a faster Q3 off. We can even combine it with our ultimate and the enemies have a rough time reacting towards that. So I definitely recommend trying this out in practice tool. The second thing is angling our E. Instead of putting our E towards the enemy opponent, we want to put it in an angle. Due to the general rule of skill shots, this is more likely to land and it's harder for the enemies to dodge it at that point. Another great tip and another great thing that I use in my games is basically playing Yone as a burst assassin that is not in committal. So what I like to do, especially when my team is taking Baron or Dragon, is I like to stack up my Q3 onto the objective and E over the wall for people that want to face check or want to contest us on the Dragon. And they will usually get a caught off guard, and especially when we're slightly fed, they will get one shot and they will die. Another thing you just saw was the flash after we channel our Q again, but this time it angles it in a different direction so we can hit multiple people with it. Next up here, we like to use our E next to walls, so we can use it as escape in skirmishes. So if we're playing a skirmish, we can place our E there, and that will make it easier for us to escape and also less committal because people don't have to dash to follow us. Also, we can channel our Q3 in CC. If we press our Q3 before the CC lands, it will channel while we're CC'd, so that's something that we can use. Next up, we got one of my favorites, and that is basically catching the enemies off guard with stacking only one Q and then ulting in from a distance and using our ult as a gap closer. After that, we got our Q3 up and we basically are sticking onto them for as long as we want. This is a very powerful combo early in lane. And people will not expect you to just ult on you when you do not have the Q3, because people usually only respect Yone's Q3. This can also be done with E first to make it less committal. Since people usually only respect Yone's Q3, we can also abuse that in lane by only stacking up one Q against minions and then using our E as a gap closer. After that, we will have a Q3 available to gap close even further if we need it. So I really recommend doing this in lane because people don't expect it and they only respect the Q3. So Eing in after we've only stacked one Q into a Q is very dangerous and can be very deadly or able for us to take very good trades. And for the last part of this video, we're gonna move on to 3 useful Yone E interactions that we can use. First of all, Q3 into E. And as you can see, the mark is already on it, even though we cast the Q3 before the E. Secondly, we get the Q3 at the end of our E duration. So since we're still in the cast time of our Q3, we can get an additional auto attack after the Q3 in, so we deal more damage in the combo. And finally, a nice trick to help us escape sticky situations, we can cast our Q3 after we go back to our shadow of the E to knock the people up around us and escape with a dash. I want to thank you guys for watching my video and I wish you all a great day. I'll see you real soon.